Hurricane Michael was the first Category 5 hurricane to strike the United States mainland since Hurricane Andrew in 1992. With maximum sustained winds up to 160 miles per hour with higher gusts, Michael devastated a large area of the Florida Panhandle, with significant damage occurring well inland into parts of Alabama and Georgia. On October 5th, the first rumblings of a potential threat started as computer model guidance started suggesting a potential tropical cyclone could organize in the Gulf of Mexico. By October 7th, it was becoming clear we would be dealing with a significant tropical cyclone that would have impact somewhere along the northern Gulf Coast. Michael was quickly upgraded to hurricane status by the National Hurricane Center on October 8th, when the first tropical storm and hurricane watches were issued for the northern Gulf Coast. Even as we continued to watch Michael organize in the Gulf of Mexico, nothing prepared us for what was about to occur. Meteorologists and storm chasers were stunned at the rapid development of Michael as it continued to inch closer to the Florida Panhandle. By the end of the day on Monday, October 8th, hurricane warnings were issued for the northern Gulf Coast. At this time, we knew that we would be dealing with a major hurricane along the Florida Panhandle coast. It was not until Wednesday morning, October 10th, when we all realized this was going to be an unprecedented storm that will deal a catastrophic blow to the region. The rapid development of Hurricane Michael caught many off guard. This resulted in many residents not evacuating and ultimately not mentally prepared for what was about to occur. We secured an Airbnb to document Hurricane Michael at a location we deemed safe enough and away from the greatest surge threats on the east side of Panama City, Florida. Catherine, the property owner and who also lives on the property, had no plans to evacuate, so we prepared to ride out the storm with her. This documentary will show what storm chasers can expect to deal with in the most extreme weather situations, but more importantly, what local residents deal with after disaster strikes. We will show you firsthand the hardships and emotions that come after events such as Hurricane Michael, and how storm victims can easily fall victim to those who wish to take advantage due to a weakened and emotional mental state.
Panama City Beach in Florida. Hurricane Michael right offshore, probably only about 50 miles. We're getting into the stronger winds right now. Rain is really coming down. Winds are at least tropical storm force, and it's just going to get worse. This could be a catastrophic hurricane, and so many people stayed. It's a bad situation. We've heard 25,000 people stayed here. They need to take advantage of the next hour and get inland. This is going to be all underwater real soon, and we're going to be getting out of here real soon as well. And this is about as extreme as the weather gets. This is Highway 98, and as you can see, it's pretty much deserted as it should be. We're in Panama City Beach, Florida, and Hurricane Michael, Category 4 hurricane, right offshore. It's going to be coming onshore here in the next few hours. Storm surge up to 13 feet or higher could wash over this area. You'll notice all these buildings here, they can be taken out by the storm surge. This whole area underwater, and we've heard a lot of people did not evacuate. That is bad, bad news. But right now conditions are going downhill real fast, and will continue to go downhill for the next several hours.
Yeah, so going on noon, the power just went out at the Airbnb. The worst of the storm is not even at our doorstep yet.
We're hearing stuff hitting the side of the house, the roof creaking a little bit. It's unsettling. Very unsettling.
Oh, there. No.
That's okay. No one say anything when it comes back on.
It's just going to tease us. It's done.
Thought we had the power back there for a minute.
How's that tree over to our right look? Does it look like it's something that would easily come down or big enough for much damage?
But
It could come down, but I don't think it caused much damage.
Okay, good.
it might not even.
I
It
think
might
we're,
like graze,
Right.
graze the car.
I think we're easily out of the reach of any of the other trees.
It doesn't, not to say that we're not in reach of flying debris, though.
Well, yeah, from a branch.
Yeah.
Unreal. Estimating wind speed around. Whoa, no, God. Estimating wind speed around 100 miles an hour. That was close. That was a big one. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Holy smokes.
You got that right?
I got it. Got it. Oh my God. Oh, what the heck? Whoa. No, it's We'll be alright. You're in a very strong structure. You're gonna be okay. Just stay away from windows. Get in that interior hallway. To my car and charge my phone.
No, you don't. I mean, I go with you.
You're coming?
No, you can't.
You trying to go?
You're accusing me and you're waiving me all liability. If you get hurt.
We'll be alright.
I got it on video.
Ready? No! Don't go! Please don't go! Please!
Let's try to time it.
Please don't go. Your friend is filming. Your friend is Please don't go out there. Please!
It'll be
Please!
alright. It'll be okay.
No! It won't! Ah!
Get on the sidewalk right here.
after 1 p.m. local time here in Panama City. We're staying at our Airbnb where we're intercepting Hurricane Micheal. And we see here we had this branches just punctured through the roof, and now we're getting some extensive wind damage. Put this little foam container here to catch some of the water, try to reduce some of the water damage, but a little after 2 p.m. Storm now starting to wind down as the eye wall goes off to our north. Still solidly tropical storm force gusts. See quite a bit of damage. However, overall, the structure held up rather well.
Oh my God. That's devastating. Oh, the tree fell on her car.
Oh, did it? I think the chainsaw might be futile.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I was afraid of, that these trees came down.
I'm sorry, I just keep saying the F word.
No, it's understandable. I mean, this is crazy.
Once we get out of here, looks like it'll clear up pretty nice on the road, main road we were on. But I'm right here though, so.
Be careful, babies. I wonder if the other ones are out.
The door's closed, so. Watch it. It dips down pretty good right there.
This is where her old house was that burned
Really?
This was her front yard.
Wow.
So these 2 old trees that fell with the last 2 trees of her original property.
So they're blind. Would they be live?
Should be cut off by now.
Wow. Yeah. No. Yeah. They'd be
I doubt
off.
if they're live.
They should be off. You would hear it.
Yeah. They'd be sparking like crazy.
They should be dead. And then
We're
it
not
turned
gonna
out.
have electricity for months.
Maybe a month. I mean, the extreme
What am I
case,
gonna do
but
till then? I mean,
it's gonna be quite the restoration effort.
Let's see if we can get one. See if they have
Wow. And this road isn't that bad,
No, the
all
road's
things
great.
considering. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's continue walking, I guess. That driveway. Just. Oh no. Yeah.
I'm sure they're fine.
We're gonna go find their mommy. So now we're walking up to the neighbor that's next to the Airbnb that we were staying at. He was actually really helpful with us earlier when we got one of our vehicles stuck in the yard. So we're just checking up on him to see how he did. Sounds like he's got a generator running.
Did he leave?
No,
He's there?
at least the sun is.
look at that tree. The tree usually on the roof.
Oh yeah.
That dog can wait hours to take a shit. Saying that.
Wow.
A little more open. Not so many trees.
Right.
I really do believe all those trees actually saved us. Saved her big house.
Yeah, imagine being upstairs. Look at the pit bull upstairs there. Oh,
Wow.
that's horrible. Wow.
Got a couple friends out in Panama that were chasing.
Right there is a very real exclusive neighborhood. And there's what, $400,000 or $500,000
A little after 9 p.m. Central Time. See here the power is still out. There's a National Guard helicopter. It's flying right over the property right now. So right now the situation is the homeowner is trying to create a path to get out, because currently we're trapped as there's too many trees blocking, and the chainsaw that we do have just isn't cutting it. However, the problem is this path that we're trying to create, the ground is very saturated. We just keep getting bogged down. We've got 2 vehicles stuck already, so we just keep trying these other plans that just are not panning out. We just keep going.
A lot of damage, a lot of trees down. The fencing is gone. Different buildings in the back are completely gone or severely damaged. So we have been challenged.
Right.
We can not make administrative calls or receive calls at the Bay County Sheriff's Office right now. The EOC has also taken structural damage, and communications are very challenging right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing our best to get the information out. That's why we're so grateful for WKGC and your ability to get right back on the air. That's a blessing. It's a godsend.
At one point in time, I think just about every media entity in town was down.
Yes.
And so
Yes.
we trying to get back up just so we could get the information out to the public, because
Yes.
this is a storm with catastrophic proportions.
Yes.
And
We
so,
still yet don't have a full idea of exactly what's been done. I've seen some pictures from law enforcement that has been out trying to get an idea and coming back to the EOC with information on what the damage is. And some of those pictures have me, I almost can't believe it, because I haven't left the EOC
Right.
for quite a while now. I've been here as part of the PIO group, Public Information Group, and I can't wrap my head around the pictures that I'm seeing. It's almost like a movie, and it's not real to me yet.
it is.
I haven't been able to get out. I don't know what my house and the condition of my own home is. So I'm we're all here facing a lot of challenges doing our job, because we're worried about family members. We're worried about our things, our animals, you know. But I did want to stress to people important things. 911 is still working.
Good.
We can get 911 calls. It's very dangerous to be out on the roads at night, but we are going to answer priority 911 calls tonight.
And you all will assess those as they come in
Yes,
and
we're
decide
going to
what that
assess them
priority
as
is.
they come in. So please, if you need help, call 911. We will assess the situation. We're going to be feeling a lot better about getting out and about once daylight comes and we can actually see what we're dealing with. A lot of power lines are
Well,
down.
that's just it. At night, if there's power lines down, you can't necessarily see it. In the daytime, you have a better opportunity to see it. And power lines can cause some of the most damage in the
yes, very
aftermath of a
dangerous.
hurricane.
Going on about 4:30 local. Stayed in the vehicle overnight. Had that tree crash through the roof with a branch, with significant water damage in the room that I was going to be staying in. So just stayed in the vehicle overnight. Had the air running anyway, so it was probably going to be more comfortable in here anyway. Pretty much just waiting for the first light to get the drone up to get an idea of the damage around the area. Alright, so it's a little after 6 a.m. local. Let's see, we're starting to get the first daylight. What a beautiful sunrise. See, what's remaining of Hurricane Micheal, the last of the clouds. It's going to be a beautiful day. You see how calm the winds are. Alright, it's first light, so we're going to get the drone up. Wait for this to lock on the GPS. This should be pretty dramatic. Here we are starting day 2. Made some futile attempts to try to clear a path. That did not work. Made several attempts at this. Just didn't work out. Gonna have to cut our way out. Alright, so we've got a new plan. So we're trapped, but we have permission from the homeowner to use the siding that blew off. And we've got some of these shingles for traction. We're gonna build a road through this yard. Now the reason we have to do that is because we'll bog down in the yard. So we've just gotta work our way through one by one with each vehicle to get out of here. So this should be fun.
I'm being scratched and it hurts. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do a test drive. We're gonna do a test drive through this real boggy area first.
With the
Well, we are.
doing the road
Yeah, we're gonna put the road through here to see how it works. No, we've
Yeah, let's just do what we did yesterday and see how that works again.
yeah we learned our lesson on that.
Will y'all leave your names and
Oh yeah,
y'all do get out of here in this book?
we will.
Of course.
Sit in the front seat of my car.
Okay.
Careful not to cut yourself on this shit too.
All right, folks. So what we are doing here is Don and Kristen are moving pieces of siding over to build a road, and we've got to be able to get through this boggy area to be successful in getting out of here. And we're thinking as we lay down this
Right here.
siding that it's going to give us a little bit of traction, a little bit of a road to get us through some of these really, really soft areas. So we've got about a quarter mile to go to get out of the property, and we're literally going to build a quarter-mile road. And we're going to drive a little ways on it, get the stuff that we've already driven over, move it around to the front, just work our way to the road. Theoretically, it should work. Here are the concerns. Number one, that the siding has not got a lot of traction, but we've got a solution for that. We found some shingles, and we're going to lay shingles down for traction. What we're doing is basically using the destruction laying around as a resource, a useful resource to get ourselves out of here.
And try to get it into these tracks too. You see how it lines up in the tracks there?
You need that.
You might be looking at this saying, man, that is a long process. I wouldn't do that. I can't believe that they're gonna, but you know what? We could be here for 3 days if we don't try it. So if it takes us all day to do this, we're gonna do it.
We stay connected, it'll probably keep it stable.
We'll stick around until you get back.
Yeah.
We're not in any rush to get out, even if we just want to get to the road, and then we're gonna come back and hang out.
Yeah, we'll park our vehicles when we get out.
Yeah.
Out there.
All right, folks, it's coming along. Here is the first section of our road. The plan is to lay down a couple of sections like this, and then in this direction lay down our shingles to give us extra traction and also to kind of keep everything together. Those shingles have a little weight to them. This ground is just incredibly soft here. It's absolutely saturated. Sorry. You'll notice here where we already have some ruts, there's standing water inside those ruts. So that tells you how absolutely saturated the ground is. And over here, the attempts to get out yesterday obviously failed. So overnight, rethink, get up this morning, kind of come up with a new plan, and here we are. So the siding interlocks, which is very good. You'll also notice and hear helicopters off in the distance, and that's search and rescue, supply drops, all kinds of things going on with the National Guard and the military right now. Again, this area has been absolutely decimated, and it just gets worse the closer you get to the coast. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on today. Yesterday, everybody was kind of in shock coming out of their places of safe refuge and, you know, just being thankful to be alive. And today it's getting down to business. And that's just the way it is in these disasters. All right, folks, here we go. Just keep your front tires on the front of it for right now.
And then she'll have to back out of it.
Dude, this is gonna work.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna work.
Yeah.
Yes! This will work. No problem.
The problem here we have is we're gonna have to build another one because you're gonna be on 2 roads.
Yeah.
So there's gonna be, we need to build 3 stretches.
Yeah. We got plenty to do it. I don't even know if we need the shingles.
Well,
I mean, they do provide a little weight though and stability, so it works. So let's stick with what we've got. Soft in here.
I think I can see how we can zip tie these together. Flip the pieces of siding around where.
Oh yeah.
All right, final stretch here. Kristen tents will be free, hopefully, in a matter of moments. See what we got going on here. Keep going. No power, but we are going to have a good meal tonight.
That should go quick.
The grill that could. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Well, hell, you're gonna leave tonight anyways. Find a nice open gas station.
Yeah.
Do it in luxury.
Shoot, I'm looking for a nice open fast food place. Just kidding. If I'm eating this, I ain't going. Fast food. This is just as good.
And just wait for all this other crap to kind of burn off before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that should get that fire starter going pretty good there.
Well, day 3. We're slowly but surely making our way out. This road concept has been working very slowly. So we got Kristen out, and we're now ready to get Mike's van out, and then the last vehicle to get out will be mine. See, it's very swampy, so we had to build a road over this using siding and other building materials that flown off other buildings. So we got some sheet metal, some siding we've been using. So here's Mike's van. We're waiting to have our battery charged on the chainsaw, because there's a straight path here where we don't have to put down a road, where the ground's not as swampy. So we just got to cut through this. I've already cut through one piece, but with an electric chainsaw it's a real pain in the ass. It's doing the trick, but slowly. I've already kind of started the cut over here, so as soon as that chainsaw charges, be able to get the other side, and this will come down, and then you can see the gate opens over there. Now how Kristen got out was a little more risky, which is why we're cutting this path out now. We came around, it's very swampy through here. We've got larger vehicles, so it just makes sense to just do what we can to cut that tree down. But this is how Kristen got out. She was in a smaller car. Ford Fusion, and then out to the road. Alright, this is Mike getting ready to escape.
Gotta get my racing glasses
Is this
on.
day 3?
Yeah, day 3.
Day 3 post Michael.
Wow. Victory in the making.
To freedom! Oh my God, just the feeling of going through that gate.
Yeah.
3 days here, everything we've been through, and to finally just get out onto the road. I mean, people take it for granted, folks, you know, what this is all about. You don't know at all until you experience it. You cannot imagine what we've been through and what our gracious host, Catherine, what she's gonna be going through really for the next year at least, just to get things back to normal. But it's incredible. Freedom finally for us, but for Catherine, you still got to deal with it.
And I will deal with it as best as I can. And I appreciate y'all's support and help through this whole ordeal.
Yeah, we'll be
It's
keeping tabs
unimaginable.
on you to see how you're doing through this.
I
It's
appreciate
gonna be a long road for sure, but
Yeah. I've had many obstacles in my life, and I'm sure I'll get through this one too.
Absolutely.
oh yeah.
Bound and determined.
You will. And you have that beautiful home that is still your safe haven. Was barely touched. That roof
Yes.
situation will be fixed in no time,
Yes.
and that's going to be your place to just kind of get away from it all. But
I'll never disgrace my house again. I'll never cuss it again. I just promise
that
that.
house is amazingly built. You know, very solid.
Wow, it's just the trees that have been here for so long couldn't withstand it though.
No, those trees are at least 100 years old, some of them.
Yeah.
And that was, I mean, you'd mentioned, you know, when you came to look at this property, that was what it was that sold you on the property. Was those
Beautiful
trees.
trees. And Kristen was telling me she'd never seen short needle pines of that, a pine tree of that nature, or
Yeah,
that kind of
that-
that species before.
Right.
And she thought it was an big oak tree.
That's what I thought when I drove in.
Uh-huh. She was amazed to So I saw the pine needles on it. I don't think I've seen but a few of them in my lifetime, other than mine.
Yeah. Well, you saw how fast those guys took care of that. When they come to take care of this, this will just be a day project. It looks daunting, but when you get the crews out here working on this thing, it'll be cleared. Your driveway will be cleared in a day.
Did they mention?
He didn't mention anything about coming back, but there'll be people here.
He's a real good guy, Flint.
Yeah.
And his house is at the very end. It's like the same size, maybe twice the size of my property. And he has a house and then a trailer in the back and a trailer on the side. But the house, the roof's gone. So it's probably totally totaled inside.
You have a good way out now, at least through that back way. I'd give it another day or two to dry out before you try to drive it.
The weather is going to be really dry too, so the ground's going to continue to dry out.
Maybe I can drive the little Golf, VW Golf.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get it on out of there.
Yeah, next chance of rain is going to be on Tuesday. So,
Next Tuesday?
Yeah, so that's...
Oh, good.
You want to definitely get that roof tarped. That cut out and tarp before Tuesday.
Okay. I'll do it.
So we're actually now able to drive for the first time in days. It's really quite incredible.
Yeah, we're on Ormond Avenue now.
So we got Catherine in the back seat. How's it feel to be in a car driving?
Wonderful, wonderful, awesome. Heavenly.
Making some big strides today.
Yes.
Man, we need that truck.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, they've got a lot of equipment there.
Yeah. I saw him turn in.
Oh, I see the tractor up there. He's in there. I thought he's got a bunch of equipment.
Just right here is fine. Just right here.
Okay.
Yeah, we just go through the trail. I'll throw you a few bucks to do it too.
They're recording and documenting everything.
Yeah, we came here to document the storm, and we got a hell of a documentary we're putting together here.
Yeah. That's some good footage, huh?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they had the doors open while I was screaming. They were going, cool, wow, look at
Wow.
It's the scariest thing I've ever lived through. How about y'all? I don't know how to turn that off.
Since he doesn't, since you don't drive this one, it might be better for him to, and since you're going to be going that way anyway, he just takes you down to your driveway and just parks that's there. Because you don't drive this one anyway. You're going to be driving your car. So why have this one out on the street when, exposed, where you can't see it? Who knows who's going to be walking around messing with stuff. I would just put this in your driveway.
Okay.
And it'd be easier for him too, because he can just back you right back.
Yeah, we should focus more on the vehicle you drive.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
At least you can get out after this.
I appreciate your input because that sounds like a much better plan.
I just got to thinking about this car being out there, and
At least when we leave, you can at least go out and get supplies now. You're not like trapped.
Right.
Holding it like a champ.
Yeah, you're good. Let him do most of the work.
You worry about the soft spot. Don't worry, your yard's torn apart. You don't think so? You don't think he'll make it? I think he'll make it.
It'll make it.
Maybe you can go straight on back.
Yeah, see if you can go back.
You're on pretty solid ground. Just take it straight back.
If you get stuck, don't worry about it.
Yeah, he'll pull you out. So, you in reverse?
Yeah.
Just floor it. You got it.
It's not going anywhere.
It is. It was just bogged down a little bit.
Don't crash into the tree.
Or your car. Or the swimming pool.
Or anything.
She's gonna make it.
Wow. If she makes
Dang.
it, I'm gonna make it.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
I still have to back up because I'm not making it through that probably.
Right. She needs to at least get where you can get through.
You want us to push it?
Yeah. That's awesome. Good teamwork there. He's a beast.
I was beginning to wonder that was going to get soft. That's why I wanted to come on and go.
I had faith.
Yeah. Worked out great.
Y'all getting that on the town now?
Yeah, we're probably gonna just stick around a little bit, do a little more documenting, and then head on out.
Yeah.
Because once we get on the main road here, we should be able to just blast off north toward Atlanta.
Yeah, they say it's fine going through there.
Yeah.
All
Thanks
right.
again, man.
You're welcome.
Good luck and everything.
Good meeting you.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
Good luck.
All right, let's do this.
So you're just gonna wait out there just in case?
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, great.
And then just will you spot me out?
You're just gonna back out?
Yeah.
Okay. Get a little speed. Hit it. You got it. You got it. Keep going. Straight back. Good. Freedom. Woo! Oh my gosh. How does it feel to be free?
Man, that feels good. No, it feels good to be on the road.
Yeah,
Knowing that we can finally get out. That main road up there is clear.
we're a half mile away from our escape route and it's cleared. Kristen said it's no problem all the way, so going the Dothan route's good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got my vehicles right here.
okay.
You can pull him right out.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He's not gone.
we can drive back up there and get him.
Where did you need that red? You want that red car? I thought we were just gonna.
Mine's right here. I drove it right behind y'all.
Okay, we'll get him. We'll get him.
Yep.
Let's drive back up there and get him.
Yeah. Let's jump in your vehicle. You know, I totally forgot about
did
our
I.
vehicle. Oh, he's nice though, so I'm sure he'll come right back. Wait a minute. Back seat.
Shit.
Let's take mine.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. We forgot.
Sorry about that. We forgot.
We forgot about her car.
I mean, she's like right on the edge of the dry spot. So you don't have much to pull it.
that hook?
He's got her hooked right under the left front tire somewhere. It's kind of weird, but it's really the only, the top one.
Not go far.
The top one's not strong enough. He knows what he's doing. Oh yes, oh yes. This makes me feel good about us leaving her. This is what she needed. Yay! Woo!
We're all three free.
Who'd have thunk it?
Thanks again, man.
Appreciate it. Sorry for making you have to come back.
Can you turn your wheels the other way?
Yes.
Be safe.
Okay, you too. I think I'll park right here.
Back here? Yeah,
Yeah, I guess.
it's a good idea.
Nobody's coming back.
Well, next thing I think we'll do is come up and put a little gas in your vehicle.
Okay.
A couple of our tanks, you know, and
Okay.
get you.
Well, I'm almost. I'm not that. I'm 3/4 full,
Oh, okay.
and I just need. I was wondering if you could put it in my gas can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yep, that'll be easier.
I'm gonna put this in the back. I'm gonna come up.
Well, this is gonna free you up to do a lot more
Yeah.
now.
I'm
You,
getting
you,
ready to go see.
you got to be feeling good.
Yeah. See my daughter. And see what the status is of the generator,
Yep.
and then I'll check on a few friends, and then come back home. And plenty of time to clean up some
Right.
before dark. I need to prioritize my needs.
Yep.
My need more charcoal.
Right. You'll be doing a lot of cooking out.
Yep, and some charcoal lighter. Also,
Fluid.
still, oh yeah, I still have a log, a fire log that I had left over from last winter,
Yeah. Those are handy.
so I can use some of that. And
Let me
then,
get this gas can here.
and then just some food.
Right. They'll have grocery stores open and stocked here in a day or two. Yep, they make pretty quick. That's like an absolute necessity, so that's first priority. So there'll be like one store,
Yeah, long lines.
long lines, but at least you'll get some food.
Right. I heard that someone told us yesterday that Sam's was open, cash only to the public.
Lots of
They waived all their memberships.
Vienna sausages, lots of cans of raviolis, stuff you can eat without even warming it up,
Yeah,
but gives you protein.
right. I think I'm going to have to learn to like a lot of things that I've never eaten before.
Those carnation protein drinks, breakfast drinks, really good.
Okay.
That's what I've been living on.
Okay.
Just down in one of those every time I start feeling hungry. They give you 250 calories and 9 grams of protein.
Okay. Heard.
So I'll fill your gas tank now,
Okay.
and you'll be good to go. So yeah, just tell us about your experiences over the past couple of days.
Well, a few days ago I was expecting guests to come, and to my beautiful home, my beautiful place that I've been working on by myself for the past 8 years since I was divorced. And the effort that it takes to maintain 3 acres in a big house alone and hold down a job too. It's just overwhelming to see it today. I was so proud of it. And I'm sorry I'm crying, but it's just
Okay.
very surreal. It's like it's not happening. I'm hoping I'll wake up from this nightmare. But 3 days ago, it was just so different. I was my happy little life. And now it's like you feel doom and despair and depression, but there's that spark of hope, that keeps you going. I know I'm a strong person to have done what I did before this happened. So I just hope and pray that I'll find the strength to keep going on, not let myself get caught up in all the devastation, to just see my way through and push through it like I have every other problem I've ever encountered in my life. And just I've never lived through such a storm and howling and in my life. We've had a lot of storms, but we've never had anything like this before. And I'm so grateful, and I know I need to be grateful about my house. It's strong. Had it not been for a tree falling on it, but I actually didn't fall on it, just a branch protruded through it. So had that not happened, my structure would have been perfectly fine, and I am proud of that. And I just have one little hole in the ceiling, that's it. I got on my bike yesterday. I rode to my mother's house on Airport Road and rode to Lisenby Avenue, which is quite a ways, and checked on them, and the utter devastation that engulfed this entire town is unreal. I never expected to see what I saw when I left. I think I have problems, nothing in comparison to what a lot of people are going through. And I just hope that the town will come together and show empathy and be humble and respect each other and help each other through this. Because our beautiful town is all but destroyed for miles and miles and miles. Nobody, you don't cross any social lines on this. Everybody got touched by this. And I just hope that people will remember that we're all people and we deserve the same respect, no matter what our social class is, and that we just need to help each other. I wrote a little poem about the hurricane. I'll read it, if you don't mind. With fury and force, it went through its cycle, a storm of a lifetime, the weatherman called Micheal. Our lives flashed before us as past the windows it went. When it stopped and quit howling, our nerves were surely spent. I shall never forget the horror of the day, but I know when I got down on my knees to pray that God would see fit to spare us from death. And into our lives he blew a deep breath. You will make it through this, as you have in the past. The pain and the worry, for it will not last. Move on, get going, and help others is what you do. Be grateful, be humble, for tomorrow your skies will be blue. We are lucky to be alive, so many of you will say. But those of us who were here on that fateful day, we will never forget what happened to our town. But when it's over and done, and we see it through this, y'all come on back down. And that was just off the top of my head. It wasn't a finished thing, but I just wanted to read what I had done.
That was amazing.
And I just want to thank my Airbnb guests for being here and your support, your words of wisdom, your words of uplifting words that have helped me through this. And
You're welcome. You helped us as well.
I'm just glad I wasn't here by myself.
We were all in this together.
Yeah, we're all in this together. And thanks to everybody who comes in, all the rescue workers and the responders that come in and are here to help, because we surely do need it.
Stuff's still popping in there.
Yeah, I know. All right, we're making our way out. We're signing the Airbnb guest book. And then we're gonna forge our way out. Still hear all the chaos in the distance.
Directions to Dallas, Georgia. Finally.
Directions to Dallas.
Yes. How far? How many hours? 5 hours and 33 minutes, and I'll be home in a nice shower, nice warm shower, and a nice bed. All right, time to go.